A while ago, I received a long comment, a very long one, and it made me think a lot. What does it mean to be a woman gamer? Okay, so I'm not gonna read everything, but for those who are curious, here is the comments. Basically, the comments say that sounds like someone who didn't play Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2, and is new to the genre. This is not meant to be a bash, but a honest review of your review. You are new to the space, and is not mentioned much, but glaringly obvious. Being a gamer since the Game Boy Color, I've been part of the course for many genre trends, and the list of games I've played is probably around 1,000. Hours played is impossible to track realistically, but easily 2-3 hours a day, average, for most of my life for the sake of simplifying it, but approximating my hours, I'll say, that amount since I was 10. That'd be 21,900 hours. I suspect the real number might be higher, as I've binged the fuck out of certain titles. 22k or 20k hours is pretty much the average, if not half of that, for people my age group. Gamers are generally that invested. I say all of that not to do a point and read noob. No, I'm explaining what you're up against in this space. The average gamer bro that still works might just have 134 hours in 2 weeks to binge a game on when it comes out. There's many that make sure they have some extra time off work and might cut into their sleeping time. That is what you're up against in terms of just Joe Smosh gaming experience. Is that the rule? No, but certainly not the exception as you might picture. What I describe is very much the average gamer bro at full throttle, engaged and excited. Hyped games are met with these standards. Enjoyable games are played for more than 200 hours easily, if the content allows it. I highly recommend you rethink the approach you take when you're entering the game review space. That is not to discourage you. That's simply my 20 minutes worth of thinking and life experience put into reflecting on your approach. Casual is a term that would bar this sort of takes and lower expectations accordingly. I've seen you do a review of 100 hours invested into a good game. Reason I clicked this video is because it's hard to find critic of Baldur's Gate, and so I was interested. But now, I feel not betrayed, but like, these are the words you need to hear before entering the review space. Lest you want to end up the IGN equivalence of, oh, so you're not a gamer, hate your job, but you do it anyways. You choose a big title, with a lot of warranted hype. The review space is saturated with people that would warn you like I'm doing if they give you the time of day. I know this wasn't a joke review, satirical, as I read people and their body language rather than take word at face value. Honest as always, well meant too, good luck. You know, I've met men who explain to me that true geeks invest astronomical sums in goodies, reproductions, or even special editions. Because yeah, passion is something that shows, but more importantly, it's something you pay for. I've known some others who told me that you'd have to play a lot of different titles, especially the classics, and most importantly, those that they love. Because how could you call yourself a gamer if you don't have the necessary culture? And of course, by this, they mean the culture that they have to decide for you, because the one that you play and your knowledge on them don't count. Next, you have the classics. The real gamer who invests X of time per day, per weeks, per months, per year, per life. Then, I've had people forbid me to play certain games. Because yeah, if you enjoy or try out this kind of game, you don't know anything about video games. You don't know how to appreciate them or understand their subtleties. I've also been told that I would have to reach a certain level on big titles or classics. Because gamers, the real ones, they try hard. They do speedruns or esport, they know their favorite games by heart, discover Easter eggs, count their impressive number of hours once again and make you understand that no, you're just not in the same league. And finally, I've had others, even more unfair than the rest, who told me that as a woman, either way I couldn't. Because women can be gamers, at least, not real ones. Know what I'm saying? Nah. So you see, a lot of guys came to just explain, but not a lot actually listened to me. Deep down, this is kind of why I wanted to start my YouTube channel. But really though, it's not just that. Yes, I wanted to have my voice heard, that of a woman, because we're not given much room for that here. But the most important things to me has always been video games. Because yeah, it's ridiculously obvious, but I'm here with you on YouTube because I love video games. I turned my passion into a profession. I'm a game and narrative designer because I love video games. I participate in game jams, discuss and meet with professionals from the field as much as I can, because once again, I love video games. And I realize that the men who speak to me like that, they don't care about me. Most of them don't even know me and come barging in with their assumptions about my life, my decisions, my way of experiencing video games. They didn't come to discuss. They came to explain. Explain to me why they or other are better than me. Why I shouldn't call myself a gamer. Why I shouldn't speak publicly about my passion. In fact, simply why I should shut up. To listen to them so that they can explain to me. So that I understand. At the end, all of this is just a stupid dick measuring competition. And I realized that I can't compete because, well, I don't have one. Never did and never wanted to. I couldn't care less about being the best or trying to get you to agree with my opinions. I'm not here to fight, to complain, to seek validation or legitimacy. I'm here because I love video games and I want to talk about them. Because this love for video games deserves to be shared. Maybe I'm too clumsy. That in my videos I express too much my doubts, disappointments or frustrations. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm too direct, not careful enough. Maybe I should do it this or that way, say words that please and only share the most beautiful. No, there is no love without sincerity. I have to be honest with you, even if it stopped me from glowing. I want to talk to you about how amazed I was when I discovered the Shadow of the Templars. How frustrated I got seeing my survivors die while playing this war of mine. I want to tell you how damn beautiful the soundtrack of Shaun of Sonor is, or admit a bit sarcastically that shit. It annoys me that Baldur's Gate 3 is so good and dense, because I wish I had more time to play it. It's okay if my experience doesn't please everyone, especially those self-proclaimed real gamers. I'm not afraid to tell you how I feel, because what's beautiful is not what I have to say. What's beautiful is that despite our differences, we're here together to exchange, because we love video games. And in the end, isn't that what truly matters?